G'day folks, this is Sim and welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft done from down under. The sun's on its way down, but we're down at the farm here because everything has grown, so it's time to rotate the crops while we've still got summer. So we'll start off with these ones over here, which are the remaining B-type crops. So we'll grab these ones first. And again, can't right click on the rice, we've got to break it, so let's do that. So that's fine then. Better check this other one too. Yep, it is. And we'll grab these onions as well, and we're actually overloaded, so let's throw this stuff in here. Shrink it down, and same with the green beans. Still got some of those tucked away. Give me those onions. Gimme. That one there, don't like its chances. Okay, and of course the sun is going down faster than we'd planned. Why is that not picking up? Come here, thank you. So let's come back in the morning, shall we? Much better. Right, so back into it. We've got, actually let's make up just a little bit of extra space quickly. Get these out of the way. Just so that we can see what we're doing. So now we need to move these crops here. We'll start off with the barley, and probably should make some space for them, hey. That's the best we're going to get, and that's what this extra chest was for, so let's do that now, just so that we can. And now for the wheat, and same deal. Oops, not with the barley though. We got all of the barley in one stack? Yes, we have. Alright, so toss those in there as well. Not the seeds. Barley seeds, wheat seeds, corn. Okay. And the last one is oats or rye, I can't remember which. Okay, 160, 160 and 124. Good value out of maize, obviously. And oh, you two, you going to pick up, or are you stuck down the bottom down there? Yes, you are. 31, hang on. That one, and the wheat. Oh, right, okay. Lots of stuff arsing around here. That's better. And of course there's one hiding in there just to make life difficult. Come here. And what was this one again? It was rye grain, alright. Need a bigger chest. And did you end up growing or not? No, you didn't. So, we've got maize, wheat and barley. So let's move these ones over first. And put down some of the rye as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where we want to go. So wheat first, 2 rows. And the maize, 2 rows. What is the status of this ground now? It's had a fair amount of time, but whether it's had enough is going to be a big question. Okay, so it's okay, but it's not great. I think we'll be alright to get one more harvest in. And if we don't, well, we'll just have to make do. So this fella here, unfortunately, is going to have to come out. We'll grab that. Oh, we did get he was ready. Oh, jolly good. Okay, so barley now has to go down. 2 rows of barley. And 1 row of rye. And they're all type A's, so we're going to put the extra type A seeds into here. Okay, and we should have the rice, the green beans, the onions and the carrots, which are all type C's, which now we should be able to plant in. Is that right? No, they go over there, so we want to be moving these ones here over to that area there. So let's have a look at this and see how much. Okay, that's not too shabby. Are you ready? Nope. And yep. So rice seeds, 1 row will do fine. Carrots. I hope I haven't got them mixed up. I think it might be an idea if I checked. Yeah, carrots are C's, not B's. Which is why I threw myself out before. So let's just toss these in here and get the rest of these ones down. Carrots are type C. These ones should all be B's though. So let's do that. We've got the onions, which we've already got a ton of, green beans, and we're keeping that rice. So onions and green beans. And now we're in a position where we can harvest all of these. Got more food than I know what to do with at the moment, to be honest. But the thing is it is going to decay, so we're not going to have a massive. And the sun's going down again. Now that one there, that's squash if my memory serves me correctly. Let's get these in here. Alright, so now we have squash seeds, and we need to actually harvest these ones up because I actually want the seeds back to rotate them. See if we can get this done before the nasties turn up. Okay, so starting here, we're going to lay down another row of bell pepper, or 2 rows specifically. Run 1 row of the squash. rice, which is the B seed, needs to go over into this chest, and then I can kind of hopefully maybe organize what the heck is going on. So, and the squash goes in with the carrots. Now those carrots there, we started off A, B and C, so the carrots can go down in here, and I'm pretty sure we've already got some. So no, that's not carrot. So these should be alright in here, but we'll find out in just a second. Carrots are a C type. Oh, hello. Okay. Time to get the sun up again, hey. I'm starting to think that I should drop everything and go and find some sheep. Because, yeah, this is annoying. The days just aren't long enough. Anyway, let's finish off here. Let's just make a little bit more space in there. So now we've got all of our A crops over here, our B crops here, and our C crops here. I need to get some signs down here and on the chest so I know what the flip is what, but we'll get to that. I need to get a drink before I drop dead. And we've got the remainder of the crops that we need to deal with, so let's throw this extra in here for the time being, and we can sort it out in a minute. Let's check on the jute because we've been waiting for that desperately, and yep, she is ready. So that's going to give us another task to worry about, because jute, the fibre itself, has to actually be soaked, if my memory serves me correctly, before we can actually make rope into it. So that's going to be another job. Now we've got all of these over here, and what we're going to do with these ones is we're just going to leave them here and see whether we get another crop in before winter comes. If we don't, well, life's a biatch. Capsicum for days. Oi, get out of there, cheeky squash. Is that everything? No. Try again. Right. Now we're not going to put down jute again, because that is no chance that it's going to be ready in time. If we look at the calendar again, okay, we're in summer, and I don't want to risk it not maturing. Not until I get a better idea of exactly how the time flow goes. And next winter, or next spring when we replant, we're going to do it all in one fell swoop, and I'm going to take careful note of exactly how quickly these crops mature. So for now, the squash, what have we got in there? That was the other squash. Do we have space for the squash over here? It was a type C crop, so we've already got some down in there. We should be able to get these ones growing as well, so we will do that. We're going to put the jute away for next year, and the other type B crops, no, we're going to leave those ones, so they should be fine, and the same with those, they should be fine. Okay, so I'm going to head up, put this stuff away, stop boring yous, and then we're going to go start work on the forge. Right, so time to build a forge. Now I'm going to go with a design that I've used before that I really like. A forge is a way of heating metals up much higher temperatures than you can get with a fire pit, and it also has the added advantage of working a little bit faster. It has more slots, so it's very good for cooking up meat and torches and things like that. Now the thing about the forge is it needs to have solid blocks all of the way around, and the other thing that it needs is a chimney. There's got to be a path to air. Now the thing is that rain will actually cause a forge to cool down and go out, so the chimney has to path to air, but we need to keep the actual forge itself covered. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to bring it out like this. Oops, not there. That was not where it wanted to go. How many hits have we got left on our pick here? Better check it out. 22, we'll be fine. So we'll take that one out and we'll seal in here and come up the back. Alright, so now we have, oh, that was not cool. Now we have the forge. I'll try that again. But we want to actually do a couple of extra things here. We do actually want a couple of fire pits. Actually there I think is where we want it, or not. Let's think about this. How do I want to do it? I think we'll do it decisions. Do I like that look? Yeah, for what we're doing here, this should be fine. It doesn't need to be quite so big as I've made them in the past. The reason I'm putting that out like that is we're actually going to have some tool racks up here, but I want to have a couple of extra fire pits, and I want them covered from the rain. We're probably going to put a roof over this whole place later, but not right now. Now the other thing that I want to do is something that I haven't done before. To make a forge, you need either a block of coal or charcoal, and you're going to need coal or charcoal to keep it fueled anyway. You can't fuel it with wood. So to get charcoal you need to make what's called a charcoal pit, and I'm actually going to put the charcoal pit directly underneath the work area here. So the pit that I'm going to go with is going to be a 5x5 pit, which is a pretty big pit. It's going to take us a little while to fill it, but that won't matter. So got enough of these blocks to do the job. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to come down underneath. Now I've got enough blocks left over here that I should be able to wrap this fire pit around like this on both sides. Probably going to need a block in there as well. See whether we've got enough. We're also going to have some log piles in behind here. And we want you there. And you there. Right. And for the charcoal pit, what we're going to do is we're going to come around behind and we're going to dig down underneath. I need to clear a little bit of space here, I think, so we don't end up with things collapsing in on us. And probably going to want a little bit of light in here. I think we'll see how we go. Let's see whether we need some extra blocks. Okay, so that's the center of the forge there, so the fire pit should be starting right about there. So let's pop a torch in like that. And what we want to do now is... oh, bother. And I don't have any stone. Alright. I'll be back in just a sec. Hang on a sec. Okay, where were we? Alright, so that's the front edge there. We should be able to go this way. Now, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We should be able to go... whoops, not quite. Hang on a second. Throw that back in there. 2, 3, 4. That should be the edge there, yep. Come back this way. Now, fire pits can be various sizes. Or I should say, fire pits are... nope, too far. Charcoal pits can be various sizes. I'm going to go for the time being with a 5 by 5 by 2, and we can always make it a little bit deeper later if we want to. Fill that hole back up, and we're going to put one of these down here. We'll probably whack some more in soon enough. I'll consider actually doing the walls and various other bits and pieces, but for now that should do just fine. We may have a small problem with mobs spawning in the back corners. Yep, you can see that there's not quite enough light in there using the F7, so for now, it won't matter once we fill it up, but for now we'll just throw a torch in there just to remove the risk. Although, to be perfectly honest, we're so close to our base that we're probably not likely to get spawns in here anyway. Alright, so there we go. Now, we need to actually get this filled up, and I've got to double check. I'm not sure whether I need an extra layer of chimney or not. I don't think so, but I'm not absolutely sure. The other thing that we're going to want to do at some point is add in a bellows, but we need treated leather for that, and that bellows is probably going to go in here or here. We might even put 2 in, one on each side, just for the hell of it. We'll see how it goes. Alright, but there we go. We have our forge, and now we need to gather an absolute crap ton of materials, wood specifically, so that we can fill it up, and we've got the tree farm ready for that. But before we do that, we're going to need some tools, so I think what we should do is melt down some copper. And the good thing about these is, because they're 25s, I know I'm going to get 4 ingots out of each one of these. So that's 8, 16 ingots altogether, because we use 100 per material. Now I am going to need to make up some molds, and I'm going to need to make up some additional ceramic molds, ingot molds to hold the extra, because we're going to want to make up a few spares. So we may as well bring the clay down here now. In fact, we probably need to build ourselves another chest while we think about it, to start throwing all of the extra bits and pieces into. So let's just make ourselves up a double chest, and for the time being we're going to throw that over here, and we'll use that to keep odds bods such as clay and grass and various other things. So we're going to grab the ceramic vessel, and so that's going to give us 400. That's going to give us 400. I can't remember what the maximum capacity of the vessels are, so I'm going to play it safe and go 800 in each. And we're going to pop these into here, and we've got the clay now. So what we want is we're going to be doing some wood chopping, and we're going to need a new pick. They're the two most important things, and we're probably also going to need a new scythe, because the one that we've got has taken a bit of a beating. So we'll start off with a new pick and a new axe, and I haven't done it backwards again. I always do that with the axe, so let's try that again. An axe, and let's see if I can remember the scythe. It should be this way, and that way, and that one, and there, and there, and there. Yes, yay. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, and we've got 2 slots in there. We've got 6 here, so let's make some ingot molds up. And that'll get us started. Wait, get down there. Alright, go up there then. Be like that. See if we care. So let's pop this in here. And we're not going to need the pickaxe head straight away, but we probably will want the extra ingot molds as quickly as we can. So I can reuse ingot molds though, so we'll just cook up some extra stuff later. I'll do that off camera. Alright, so we are going to need to get rid of this dirt, but before we do that we want some straw, and we want some wood for general burning. So the Douglas fir should be fine. Oh, and again, you didn't warn me. Don't know what I'm going to do if you don't let me know. Why is that not eating? Am I going to drop dead? Okay, why is that steak not eating? Oh, okay, I've seen that before. It's actually broken or bugged out. Let's try that again and see whether that makes any difference. No. Yep, I've seen that happen once before with food. It basically just loses track of whatever it is, so the durability is set to full, but You can see there's no weight to it at all. It's like it's literally hit 0 and should have disappeared but hasn't. In the meantime, let's just stock up. Okay, and let's finish this job. Not with onions, we won't. And not with steak either. Alrighty, so that should allow us, we're going to need a fire starter of course. Assuming it starts, thank you, and thank you. And you can go in there, so can you, and you too. Alright, so as the sun sets on another day, I think it's time to call it here. I look forward to seeing you guys all in the next episode. I hope you like this one. Until then, take care of each other, and ciao for now.